Hi everyone, a very good afternoon, and welcome to TechCetera podcast. I am your host today, and my name is Pawan. I am the lead end user practice at Mosaic Digital, which is an HT Media group. So we are going to talk today about how Dell Technologies India is powering and securing the new age workplaces. As we are aware, enterprises are going through tremendous amounts of transformation and at a rapid pace. One of the key facets of this transformation is the changing workplace dynamics. And Dell Technologies is at the forefront in enabling this modern enterprises build the IT infrastructure which is end to end. To help us understand more, we have today Mr. Vivekanand Manjari, the brand director, Client Solution Group, Dell Technologies India. Welcome, Mr. Vivek. It's an honor to host you today. Looking forward to have an engaging conversation.
Okay, thank you so much, Pawan, for that introduction. First of all, a warm welcome to all of you who are going to be listening to this podcast. I'm really excited and happy to be on this forum.
See, one of the important aspects is the employee experience, and
Right.
Client Solution Group, which caters and helps understand the people-centric solutions. Tell our listeners what it is and what it entails to achieve in coming days, and what it is currently doing.
Sure. See, the Client Solutions Group at Dell Technologies, provides solutions, both hardware and software, to address or give solutions to customers around the endpoints. So it cuts across PCs, peripherals, the entire ecosystem, as well as software solutions to manage the entire life cycle of the endpoint. That's a summary of what we do. Now, coming to your second part, there are two parts to this. One is we always work customer backward, and then internally we look at what all products we have in the roadmap. We try to marry the two. So the first part is the outside in view, which is what our customers and specifically IT departments are looking at. As we spoke to a lot of them over the last 12 to 18 months, we clearly understood that most mature IT teams and even the evolving ones are not just looking at a hardware or a software solution provider. They are looking at a partner who can provide end-to-end solutions and help them digitize their businesses. If you go one more level beneath that, what are the employees within our customers looking for? They're looking for secure technology solutions, which are, if you think PCs, which have better user experience, which is thin and light devices, and also have the best features that enable them to collaborate and work productively in the current environment. Then look at what products and the range of products rather that we wanted to bring to the market. We identified design pillars, if you will. One is, how do we bring to the market the most secure, intelligent, and sustainable PCs? The third very important pillar is sustainability. So the definition of what the PC should bring to our customers evolves around how we can innovate on all these three pillars. Needless to say, the PC will continue to be the main productivity device in most enterprises. If you add to that, how do we bring in collaboration and productivity? You have a PC which I think is future ready in that sense. The second thing which we also are seeing more from customers today want to look at a solution provider that can give them PCs. And like I said, think beyond PCs in terms of giving them consumption models that are more what we call as try and buy, or you pay on the go. So all these kind of put together forms the crux of the product portfolio that we want to bring.
You talked about how CSG is building that portfolio. Tell us something more about the vision in terms of how they are able to produce the right set of products, and what kind of products which are coming from the CSG's vision, and how it is going to change the workplace behavior, etc.
Like I said, when we build any product within the CSG group, we always work customer backward. Now, when we looked at what has really happened post-pandemic, as organizations embrace more and more hybrid work, it's fairly obvious that employees want to have flexibility in terms of where they can work from, as long as they get the right technology. So organizations, on the other hand, or IT departments, foresee that in the future, the mix of hybrid or remote work is going to go up. Now, as an outcome of all of this, we have understood that for IT departments to drive this agenda, unlocking the potential of technology through the right choice of devices, the ecosystem, as well as the end-to-end solution to manage PC lifecycle becomes critical. And therefore, to answer your question, the Dell CSG portfolio of the year 2023 is also based on how do we look at the productivity requirements of distinct user personas across fixed mobility as well as some of our niche use cases around workstation and what sort of features we need to bring to the market. So that's how we've looked at what the users require and what we need to bring. The other very important aspect is when you look at IT teams and IT departments, like I said, they have to do more with the same budgets. IT departments want the PC to have a lot of automation and inbuilt intelligence. So one of the key, features within the CSG portfolio is how do we bring intelligence into the device itself. So we have Dell's optimizer software, which goes free of cost across a commercial PC portfolio, which does that. It makes your PC intelligent to learn and adapt to the user's ways of working. So that in a nutshell is what, covers most of what we want to bring to the market based on what we've heard from our customers and partners.
So Vivek, tell us more about the products that were launched in 2023 under Dell, which is more focused into the future of workplaces, how you're going to power those workplaces, considering the three aspects of intelligence and the aspect of how you're going to give the employee experience. Please tell us some of the information details on those lines.
So we've had a very exciting year in terms of the products that we've launched. We have a very large portfolio of products which cuts across fixed and mobile form factors. So what is really stand out is across many years now, we continue to lead with important innovations which not just focus on user experience, but also around bringing intelligent PCs and also bringing sustainable devices to the market. If I were to talk about, some of the broad areas under which we've brought in innovations across the portfolio, starting off with, the Latitude series. Within the Latitude series of commercial notebooks, we have launched a ultra premium 2-in-1 product, which I'll speak about. The Precision line of workstations, number 2, has also gone through significant innovations, especially on the mobile precision platform. Last but not the least, even the fixed form factor, which is our Optiplex desktops, we have offered a new all-in-one model. And to top it all, the displays portfolio, we have launched an ultra-sharp curved monitor. So we'll cover all of this in a few minutes. Additionally, this entire product launch for 2023 is on the back of the latest 13th gen Intel processor platform. We've also upgraded the Dell Optimizer, which is the AI ML software, which we offer free on the entire commercial portfolio. So we'll touch upon a few features there as well. So let me start off on the Latitude portfolio, which is the commercial notebooks. Within the Latitude portfolio, the product really I wanted to start off with is the Latitude 9440 in 1. It is our ultra premium 9000 series line in which we are launching the smallest 14-inch commercial PC in a 2-in-1 form factor, which has some of the best front of screen features, including a 16:10 aspect ratio. It has Infinity HQHD display. What is also very interesting is this will be the most collaborative commercial PC, which comes with the world's first haptic collaboration touchpad and also offers a zero lattice keyboard design. Within the PC, we've made significant innovations around the thermal design by including a rear venting dual fan, which ensures that the device runs cool and quiet, irrespective of what the workload is. Last but not the least, I did make a note on sustainability. Even within the 9400 2-in-1, we have actually come up with a backlit keyboard that uses micro LEDs with the idea of reducing the power usage by up to 75%. What that does is it increases your battery life by up to 3 hours, and the keyboard itself emits lesser light, but at the same time, you can clearly see it at night. Next up is the Latitude 7000 series. This is also our premium notebook, which is intended largely at people who are on the go, but require a thin and light device. Within the Latitude 7000 series, two products I wanted to talk about. The Latitude 7340, which is called the 7340 Ultralight, will be the world's smallest and the lightest 13.3-inch premium commercial notebook that weighs just under a kilogram. On the 14-inch, again, we have the Latitude 7400 Ultralight, which is the 14-inch version, which just weighs about a kilogram, right? So on the Latitude 7000 series, we've largely focused on making the device thinner and lighter. Coming to the Latitude 5000 series, the Latitude 5440 is our mainstream commercial notebook, which is going to be the world's smallest and the most secure mainstream business laptop. It gives you scalability in terms of performance options and has enterprise level security features. Specifically, it offers you DDR5 memory in the 13-inch form factor that it also offers, as well as the DDR5 option on the 14 and the 15-inch. Additionally, in the Latitude 5 series this time around, we are also offering discrete graphic card options for specific niche use cases. And within the Latitude family, we've done an entire refresh of our entry-level 3000 series, the Latitude 3540, 3340, and the 3440. So we offer the 15, 13, and the 14-inch form factors within our entry line. One thing to call out on the Latitude 3000 series is the entire set of platforms I just mentioned come with a totally redesigned chassis, ensuring that the user experience continues to improve gen over gen. Now, moving on to the Precision portfolio, which is our workstation class of machines. I will only talk largely on the mobile form factor here. Within the Precision mobile workstations, extremely proud to talk about the Precision 5680, which is our mid-range commercial workstation in the mobile form factor. The Precision 5680 has the world's smallest footprint in a 16-inch mobile workstation. Great front of screen experience. It has a 3-sided Infinity Edge display. It offers you QHD plus and even an OLED screen, which is first of its kind. Talking about the keyboard and the trackpad, it has a haptic trackpad, which gives you quick and responsive feedback. We've also launched the latest generation of the 3 series Precision, specifically the 14-inch 3480, which is targeting power users who want to migrate to a slightly powerful machine from a commercial notebook. The Precision 3480 mobile workstation is a great choice. And on the higher end, we've also refreshed the Precision 7000 series of mobile workstations. The Precision 7780 is a 17-inch device targeting specific users who are working either on creatives or on powerful applications within offices that require high performance GPUs and multi-core processors. So that's about the Precision mobile workstations. Within the desktops, the Optiplex 7410 AIO desktop is something I wanted to quickly touch upon. We have actually simplified the process of configuring and purchasing a desktop in this series. What it does is it helps you actually, when you buy the desktop, you're able to give what sort of features and specs and feeds you require. And the configurator actually gives you simple options to go and purchase a desktop. So the 7410 AIO is one of the products that I'm really, excited to talk about. It comes in an elegant 24-inch form factor, extremely streamlined user experience in terms of the design features, offers industry-leading features like express sign-in, intelligent privacy, so on. The ultra-sharp 34-inch curved monitor is the last product I wanted to talk about in today's session. The 34-inch curved USB-C hub monitor, the way is what we call it, comes with IPS black technology, features like Comfort View Plus, which continues to bring down the blue light emission. And this is something we've been working on over the generations, and even in just version that we are launching, this feature has made some significant improvements over the previous generation. It also has built-in speakers that gives you great conferencing experience if you were to collaborate over the monitor. So these are some of the key products that I wanted to talk about in this year's launch. There are many more, but like we've always done, paid close attention to user experience, work customer backward to bring in products that not just work on aesthetics, but also continue to bring you intelligent devices and have various features that bring significant improvements when you think about how sustainable the designs are.
It's one of the most exhaustive product portfolio I've ever seen. We are currently in a generation where a lot of convergence is happening between machines and human in the form of artificial intelligence, etc. And we every day, knowingly or unknowingly, we tend to use AI in our life. And one of the aspects which I wanted to talk about is how Dell is able to incorporate or embed these emerging tech in their devices, and how it is going to navigate through this digital workspaces.
Okay, that's a great topic to talk about. Like I mentioned earlier, right? We have an end-to-end portfolio as a company which cuts across the leading solutions, starting from edge all the way to the core as well as to the cloud. We strongly believe that AI as a technology has a significant role to play across the entire portfolio. So a lot of what you will hear from Dell this year as well as moving forward is how we are bringing AI into each and every part of the portfolio that we hold, right? Which is across PCs, servers, storage, etc. Two things. One, we strongly believe that AI is going to empower our users, our customers, as well as more importantly, IT teams to get more done in the future, right? It is not, we don't view AI as a threat, but it is more of an enabler, a lever that you can pull to significantly boost productivity across key stakeholders within IT, customers, and more importantly, for business leaders. With that point of view, we started working on AI almost 2 to 3 generations ago, and which is why if you see our conversation around product launches, we have always emphasized on how do we bring intelligent PCs to the market. On that front, like I said, this version of the commercial PCs has the latest Dell Optimizer software that has gone through 2 or 3 generations of product refresh, which means we are bringing to you the latest and the best. So what does the optimizer have in this generation, which is really stand out? But what it does is it learns on how the PC is being used by the users in its first few days, and then it automatically understands the behavior of the user and is able to allocate resources, which is compute, bandwidth, etc., to improve user experience and boost the performance. In this generation, the Dell Optimizer brings to you features like Express Charge. The Express Charge is a feature where if you set that within the Optimizer configurator, is able to ensure that your battery charging is accelerated, but it also has features to protect battery. It has a feature called overcharge protection, right? So which means a lot of users end up abusing the battery by keeping it on the charge cable for longer than it is required. So there are ways to optimize the battery charge cycle so that it can be protected from overcharging. Likewise, there is Express Connect, which is a feature within Optimizer that latches onto the fastest Wi-Fi automatically based on where the user is operating from. It has intelligent privacy features such as onlooker detect, look away detect, etc. So these are features where the AI software through the camera can actually detect if there is any physical intrusion or someone looking over the shoulder of the user to avoid data getting compromised. So the screen will automatically get texturized. So all of this are features that, are incremental innovations over the previous generation within the Optimizer software. Beyond this, within our workstation class of machines, Workstation Optimizer software itself has undergone a significant amount of innovation. On top of it, within the precision portfolio itself, Dell is working closely with NVIDIA and our partners like Intel and Microsoft to ensure that we are in future bringing some custom built AI solutions around key industry verticals, right? And the same partnership with NVIDIA and the ecosystem partners is also going to be extended within our PowerEdge server portfolio. So that is why I said you will see a lot of AI-led innovations across the portfolio, though I stressed more on the PC side. Outside of this year within the Consumer Electronics Show, we actually spoke about Concept Nix, where we clearly called out that AI is going to be a very integral part of the edge solutions that you will hear. And it goes beyond just the device itself. The concept NYX is how through artificial intelligence, you can actually have seamless connection across the ecosystem, and it will integrate, like devices and peripherals through AI technology. So we are thinking beyond just the device. How do you integrate and ensure the user experience is optimized and the productivity is boosted? Beyond that, the third piece which I wanted to talk about is with generative AI getting so much of traction and buzz in the marketplace. We announced Project Helix in May, which is now called as Dell Generative AI Solutions, to be able to rapidly deliver generative AI for enterprises. So this is a set of solutions which cuts across the entire portfolio, which is server storage as well as PCs, including professional services, to help organizations think through how do they go about, adopting generative AI solutions. So all these three are important solutions and innovations that Dell will be working on to make sure that the future of PCs as well as the infrastructure solutions that we bring to the market will be AI enabled.
Reducing carbon footprint automatically becomes a very important aspect. So our listeners would really like to know some of the practices Dell is currently following to bring sustainability, especially with respect to the line of products you just told us.
It's a very important topic. So sustainability or ESG goals, is a very key pillar for growth, not just for Dell, but for most businesses today, right? If you look at what organizations across the world are doing today, it's not just about, doing business, but they want to do business keeping clear goals in mind in terms of how they bring environmentally friendly products, how they reduce e-waste, how the designs that they come up with are eco-friendly, so on and so forth. So that, I think that principle in itself has trickled down into sourcing decisions that they make. So when they look at any partnership with a sourcing vendor, be it Dell or any other company, one of the key aspects they look at is, are the products that they're buying helping them advance their sustainability initiatives? So at Dell, we've kept sustainability at the core of everything we do. In fact, we were one of the earliest OEMs to offer recycling services way back in the year 2006. So the whole aspect of bringing sustainable products and solutions to the market is part of our DNA. As part of that, we've set ourselves very ambitious goals that we would like to achieve by the year 2030. We call them ESG goals, where one of the things we are saying is for every metric ton that a customer buys from us, we will reuse or recycle an equivalent amount. We've also said as part of our 2030 goals that 100% of the packaging will be made from recycled or renewable materials. And finally, more than half of the product content will be made from recycled or renewable material. Now, these are the goals that we've set ourselves, but what have we brought as part of the products that we've launched in 2023, right? The use of recycled and renewable plastic by weight has increased by 64% over the previous generation of the 5000 series. Additionally, Latitude 9440 and Precision 5680 include 75% recycled aluminium in the chassis for the first time. Dell is also introducing recycled copper in power adapters of Latitude 9440, Precision 5680, and the Precision 3000 series. Not just this, the entire line of the Latitude and the Precision portfolio today shipped with 100% recycled or renewable packaging. The other part is even within the Dell Optimizer software, we've actually enabled a feature called a quiet mode setting. Once you switch it on, it can provide you up to 18% in power savings. The other important aspect is even within our carry cases, we've introduced the Eco Loop carry case, which actually is made up of 100% of ocean-bound plastic. And even the dyeing process that is being used in these bags generates 90% less wastewater, right? And up to 62%, carbon dioxide emissions are reduced. And the energy consumption is up to 29% lesser. So, in summary, two things. One, sustainability will be a key pillar for Dell, and we have it closer to our heart. The second aspect is every generation we closely measure what improvements we are making on the sustainability element when it comes to bringing in products, and that focus will continue to be so in the future as well.
From your standpoint, give us a glimpse. I mean, what businesses can expect? Like why Dell for hybrid workplaces? And tell us more about your future vision and how do you see this evolve further?
I think there are two or three very important things when we look into the future, right? One is, as a PC OEM, we are extremely excited about what is coming in terms of what we can offer to enable the future of hybrid work. The only commitment or the proof is that the level of innovation that you've seen come out of our portfolio over the last 5 years has been a testament to our commitment and how we have raised the bar generation over generation. That will continue to be so. The second aspect is, with AI becoming a mainstream technology, the future of PCs will be intelligent. You will see Dell bring more and more features into both the software and the hardware to ensure that we can work in a world that is enabled by AI. And in a nutshell, I think across the entire technology portfolio, our commitment to innovation will continue. Therefore, we would like to, lead with achievements and product features that will improve the ways in which organizations can enable their workforces.
Thank you for your views. If I have to summarize the entire discussion, I think we are living in a time, where machines or the artificial intelligence things like are augmenting human and vice versa, and this is going to converge, and workplaces will be more futuristic on these lines, and a large because we will see a lot of workforce who will be mobile and who wants the best experience, best hardware. Because in organizations, one of our best friends are ultimately going to be PCs, and we have to leverage them and work with them every day. And it's really exciting to thank you for allowing us to get a sneak peek into the future of Dell, what they're trying to achieve, and how they're going to help the future of enterprises and their IT more strong, robust. And it was great hosting you, and I look forward to host you again.
Thank you so much, Pawan. It was wonderful to speak to you as well. A great conversation. Thank you for the opportunity.